No, hold on. This is 5 Minutes Funnier. Hi, and welcome to 5 Minutes Funnier, the comedy how-to. And this is a very special episode. We've kind of reached the end. So, at least for now, this is going to be the last regular 5 Minute Funnier episode that I release. I started doing these episodes after a show that I had done where almost every comedian at the mic went up and did everything wrong. I mean, there were people there who were reading off pieces of paper, who only sort of knew their jokes, had never said them out loud before. One instance, somebody went up there, it was high, didn't have a clue what was going on. And all I could think of, because I was bored as hell, was, boy, this must be murder on an audience. And that's what kind of gave me the idea. Maybe what we need is to share the kind of information that can make us all better comedians. When a show is bad, be it an open mic, be it a book show, it doesn't matter. But when a show is bad, it's bad for all of us. It's especially bad for the audience. They go there, they have a boring night, no reason to go back and see a comedian again. Let's go to the movies. Let's go to a bar that doesn't have comedy. Let's go to karaoke. But a comedy show? Why? We're really terrible when it comes to encouraging each other and new talent. We have this sense of competition that if I help this person become good, they're going to take the job that I could have otherwise, which is a weird way to think about it. We're all competing for a few good shows. But if we become better as comedians, there will be more good shows for all of us. I'll be honest, I'm surprised this has gone as many episodes as it has. When I sat down to write out all the different ideas things I felt that we needed to talk about, I came up with something like 18 or 20 episodes. But as I began to do these and develop every single one of them, you start to think about other aspects of comedy and you go, well, we really need to talk about this. We really need to talk about that. And the result has been that this thing keeps growing. And sometimes it grew because people like you reached out to me and said, Jimmy, why don't you talk about accents? Or Jimmy, what about what we wear on stage? Whatever the case may be, there was these questions that I got that had to be addressed, and I've done my best to address them. I've caught the occasional bit of flack about maybe some of the subjects seem to be delving into the weeds. A few people thought, well, I don't need to know how to dress on stage. That's not important. Those people generally didn't bother to watch the episode. They just read and saw what it was and decided to make a comment. But the point is that, yes, there's certainly a lot of truth to the fact that those first 20 episodes give you a lot of information that if you are a new comedian, you should be looking at. It's going to help you develop a lot further and a lot quicker. But it doesn't mean that all the rest of the stuff isn't important. It is. It's more than just standing on stage and being funny. There's a lot more to it. That's why this has ended up at 60 plus episodes. I'm 74 years old, and I started in comedy very late in my life. And I've managed to work hard enough at it that I have made a lot of progress, and I'm really happy about that. But the reality is, my progress is going to be sorely limited because I am old. This is a profession for young people, where it used to be something that old white guys could do. That's not the case anymore. And that's the way it should be. We should earn our place on that stage. And we should earn it because everybody got a fair stab at it, and not because somehow I, as a white man, get preferential treatment. It's about all of us, the whole community, because the funny stuff out there doesn't start and end here. It starts and ends there with you. Now, I'm not saying there won't be another 5 Minutes Funnier episode out there. If something strikes me that we need to talk about or I need to explain to people, yeah, I'll put another episode up. But I'm not going to be trying to do it every single week the way I have in the past. So, for now, I'm Jimmy England, and this is 5 Minutes Funnier. Please subscribe, share, hit the like button, and if you haven't gone back to the beginning of these episodes, get out there and do that. Because all I want out of life is to see everybody else stay funny. Take care.